Thank you very much, Miss Alexis. Well, Super Tuesday is now a memory, and no real big surprises, I don't think, throughout the country at all in the decisions that were made in the 10 states that voted yesterday. But, of course, now we've got to look forward to the caucus. We've got to look forward to who is actually going to be the eventual Republican nominee to face off against President Obama. And to talk about that very subject, host of our very own Pub Politics, Phil Baliey. Good morning.
Good morning.
What are your initial thoughts on Super Tuesday, having seen the 10 states, the three that Santorum took, of course, Gingrich, no surprise in Georgia, and the balance going to Romney?
Well, this was an opportunity for Romney to essentially clinch this nomination and just settle all doubts. That didn't happen last night. This thing is going to stretch out for a while now. And that's a good thing for Democrats. We were watching this with joy, watching Santorum hanging in there, still in the fight for delegates, and driving Mitt Romney, who I think is going to be the eventual nominee, further and further to the right and out of the mainstream.
Right. Now, from that standpoint of the left, the Democratic side, you want to see more candidates because that's going to continue to muddy the water. You've got Ron Paul, who almost reminds me of H. Ross Perot back in the day when he really hung in there and really kind of divided the party. Well,
Ron Paul has his own set of constituency that's always going to be with him. He could run as an independent and carry that same level of support. He's got no real reason to get out. He's an independent thinker, and his supporters, I think, are diehard enough to really not let him get out. You've got Newt Gingrich, whose ego, I think, will not allow him to get out.
Fair enough.
And in Santorum, with the showing last night, essentially a split decision vote-wise in Ohio. Delegate-wise was a big night for Romney, but Santorum I don't think has a real reason to get out. He is now the Romney alternative.
Now, so it's really anyone's game. I guess you'd say that. I guess Ron Paul really isn't going to be viable. Gingrich really isn't. But as far as Santorum and Romney, it really could go either way at this point? Right.
Well, Romney's very far ahead in the delegate count, but they've got to get over 1,000 delegates, and Romney's only about 400, so they're not even halfway there yet.
Sure.
But they've got some time Santorum's got some time to really be out there saying, I am the conservative alternative to Mitt Romney.
Given that Romney may eventually take the nomination, do you foresee a Romney-Santorum ticket moving into November, or do you see someone else stepping up to get into that VP slot and maybe keeping Santorum in the background, for a 2016?
I think it's going to be a different person than Santorum. If he stays in there, he's got enough delegates that he can go to the convention, and he's got some chips on the table that he can cash in. What that could be, a speaking slot at the convention, a position if Romney wins the general election in the cabinet. He's got some chips to bargain with.
Very good. So as a Democrat, the best thing is keep all four candidates as long as possible.
Keep these guys beating each other up and spending their own money.
Fair enough. Phil Baliey, of course, you host Pub Politics right here on Watch Fox along with Wes Donahue. We appreciate your insight this morning.
Thank you.
You got it.